Joined by Tennessee football defensive lineman Omari Thomas. Omari, how's it been so far?
It's been amazing. It's been amazing. It's been a fun time talking to a lot of people, meeting a lot of people. It's been fun.
So before we talk a little ball, there's some very serious questions you have to answer first.
Let me answer them.
Barbie or Oppenheimer?
Barbie.
Okay. Ed Sheeran is performing in Nashville this week. Beyonce performed last week. Beyonce or Ed Sheeran?
Beyonce.
You're from Memphis. Key Glock or Moneybag Yo?
Moneybag.
Okay. All right. I actually agree with you.
Yeah, Moneybag. Moneybag.
I grew up in the 360 Gotti era, so
Okay.
a little bit different.
Okay,
but
yeah.
if you like old school 360 Gotti, who are you taking?
3-6.
We agree on everything
Yeah,
right here.
3-6.
So talking a little bit, obviously, there's been a lot of talk about Chelsea's defense, but there wasn't a lot of criticism of the defensive line last year. You guys did a lot of good work in the middle. How crucial is it for you guys to really take the pressure off the secondary, given the fact that y'all are on the field a lot?
Yeah, it's very important for us because we understand that we're one. So if people talk about the defensive backs, we consider that you talking about the defensive line as well, because we all have the same goal, which is to win the SEC East. So we all know that we need to be able to do that, and we need each other to do that. I need to be able to know what the linebackers doing. Linebackers need to be able to know what the DBs are doing, just so everything runs smoothly, everything flows. And I feel like we just will be able to do that, and we'll be way better than what we were last year, and just show improvement, because that's all we do is try to improve.
What are some ways you developed in the off season from last year?
Ways I developed is just continuing to always improve my endurance. Always improving my endurance. You know, you can get a chance where you play so many snaps because our offense can go so fast, and we love it because that just gives us way more opportunities to be out there on the field and make more plays. But working on my endurance, working on individual pass rush, run block, just the small things, just not getting complacent with my game and just continuing to grow.
How much does practicing against that offense every day prepare you guys for in-game situations?
It's amazing because, like, you go against a fast offense like that at practice where there are no refs, really, it's way faster than it is in a game. So then you get a chance to go against guys and you're like, oh, I'm not that winded because they're using the whole play clock. So they're snapping the ball when you get to about 2-3 seconds, where we snap the ball when you get, to 30? Where the play clock start, 40?
40.
Yeah, we snapping the ball when it gets to 30. So if 30. So it's amazing just to be able to go against those guys every week and understand and know how we're growing as players.
So obviously right before you emerged last year, Matthew Butler was drafted into the NFL. Do you think an underrated part of Josh Heupel's offense or Josh Heupel's system is that it really allows for players in the trenches to thrive, even though it moves so fast?
Yeah, I think just we're a team that we want to attack. We don't want to be attacked. So that's something that we just look at all the time, is just continuing to grow and continuing to just do what we do. And I enjoy it so much that the defensive style that we play, and we're able to continue to work, and we're able to continue to make plays.
So when you interact with Spraggins lineup every now and then, I'm guessing y'all sometimes go head-to-head in practice. Who wins?
It's mixed. He wins some, I win some. It's great competition. It's a chance for us to just continue to grow. And he's good, I'm good, and we understand that going against each other every day in practice is just going to continue to make us better. So that way we're able to dominate guys in the trenches on the Saturdays.
What's the adjustment been like this? Well, what was it like in spring practice, I guess, because Jeremy Banks was gone and you had to have that transition at linebacker.
Yeah.
I know Keenan Peely stepped in, Aaron Beasley's there, Arian Carter's a freshman. What's the transition been like with the change at linebacker? Because I know that affects how you guys rush the passer altogether.
I would say it hasn't been a true fall off. We the way the program is ran, everybody does what the coaches tell them to do. So everyone's being coached up the same way. So we understand that when Keenan Peely come in, Aaron Carter, Aaron Beasley, when they come in, they're all working the same way. So it's important for us to know that even how they're working, they know how we work, just so we can work off each other and we can all make plays.
Are there former Tennessee defensive linemen that you try to emulate your game after?
Not necessarily. Not really. I would say, like, Yeah, not really.
That game's totally different from back then.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah. So, where do you think you can be in terms of the SEC this year as a defensive lineman? Where could you rank among the SEC's lead defensive linemen this year?
I think just me being personal, I think I'm one of the best defensive linemen in the SEC. Just knowing the work I put in, the guys around me, and just always pushing me as well. And I just truly think that we're one of the best defensive linemen in general in the SEC. We don't really believe in a lot of individual work. We know that we're all together, and I think that us being together will show how much we've grown, and it will show everyone who really is the best, like in the SEC.
And y'all's defense as a whole, where do you think it could stand with the rest of the SEC this year?
I think it stands in the top of the pack, honestly, because I just think we're such a veteran defense. We've grown, we've matured, we've been through things. So it is just, I feel like we're standing at the top of the pack and just able to show who we are, show everything we've been through, the adversity, and just be able to continue to grow as the season goes.
How much was the Georgia game last year? You guys played Georgia in the rain. I know it was just kind of a soggy, just mushy day, I guess. How much did that how much did that send a message of? Well, I don't want to say send a message, but did that give you guys like a measuring stick of where you guys kind of want to be?
I mean, I just feel like playing a team like Georgia, who's a great team, went on to win a national championship. Get a chance to play against those guys every year. It's amazing because they have great teams, and you are in those games where you're able to showcase your talent and everything. So I think we're headed in the right direction as a program, and we understand what we have to do to get the job done for different games. But we're just really, I'm not going to lie to you, we just focus on winning, going 1-0 every game. And we're not really focusing on other teams that's down the road.
What's a game last year, one of the bigger games y'all won, where you look back and you're like, "Wow, we needed their offensive line. We just won won those battles."
I think I would say just playing a lot of the game. It was several games where we just had total domination of people, just being able to stop the run, being able to affect the quarterback, just being able to really just get into it and just feel like we played smooth and was having fun.
Last thing before we let you get out of here, your former teammate, Trey Flowers, revealed that he was playing all last year with an illness and kept him out of camp. What does he as a player mean to you? Because I know he was a leader last year. And
Trey means a lot. You know, he's a guy who really is just a humble dude, real laid back, real vibey. He likes to do everything just to have fun. And Trey, actually, we used to hang out a lot, just me, Trey, and Jabari, just chilling at the house playing games and things like that. So it was good just to be able to know that he got cleared and everything, and he's able to be in that situation. But I pray for Trey all the time, just happy for him, just happy. I pray for all my teammates, all the teams I ever played on, the people I've ever played with, just pray for everybody, man, just because like things like that is something that you can't really control. That's out of his control, and I know it probably crushed him a little bit, but it's just good to. I'm glad he's better now. He's clear, so I just hope someone is able to take a great opportunity on Trey, and he's able to showcase who he can be.
Okay, one last question because I'm sorry, I meant to ask this beforehand.
All good.
On a lighter note, you're here with Jacob Warren. You're from Memphis. He's from Knoxville. You've let him know that West Tennessee has better high school football than East Tennessee, right?
Facts. He knows. He knows.
Omari Thomas with All the Hook Sports. This has been Caleb Calhoun. Thanks a lot, Amari.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Have a good one.